enough. Because you don't know who's taking a special interest in the map.
Right.
So we'll see if Astralis are actually going to be good on Anubis. Because if that's the case, then it could be 2-0.
Yes, sir. It could be Sayonara Big. But we'll find out. We'll find out what the English-speaking Big Clan has got to say. Very quickly making their way around the middle device. Ooh, didn't seem like he was ready for that. But he's got Buzz to help him. It's his brother-in-arms, his favorite face-it teammate in the world. Look at that. They've scared them away. Big all the way back to mid-house. Man 2, flash for the repeat. They're kind of stuck. You know, Buzz, he's got no reason to give up this angle, and Device is going to go clear it with dual Berettas, so that's perfect. But he stops expecting a second. No problem. Stairs here. One of two new players for Astralis. I didn't. I wouldn't.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, make fun of me. Try it.
A little ground beef.
Buzz headshots. Okay. Yeah? You got something to say? Go ahead, Mo. Speak your mind right now.
Stair is sort of like a Ime. I am. I'm not sure about Ime, dude. I don't know if I can keep it up. I won't lie to you.
He said it to my face.
No, I know he's right.
Oh.
But I know it's also Zawo. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, we did die on that hill.
So.
Yeah, hey man, you can do IM. He also said that's fine.
I might do, honestly, whatever I want.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know why I was so aggressive with that one, but.
Launders, no one can stop you.
That's right.
Remember that.
That's right. Because I am a force.
As is this from Big.
I was about to draw the comparison between Stair and Imma.
Okay.
Because they kind of have like one good map. And we have yet to see sort of where... I think Stair can definitely, over a long period of time, show better maps. I mean, so can Imma. We'll see how the... But I think there'll be more familiar structure for Stair, whereas like Na'Vi are so... Who knows what's going to happen with the way they're going to turn out in terms of how they play. And Stair likes Anubis is a good map for him, so decent map for sure.
He's been waiting for his mid play, and he's met by Sin's flashbang. Taps and clearing him out. That's going to make Borup uncomfortable, but he does have a teammate to work with inside sight. He'll go deal with the mid problem, the issue that is that MP9 given over. Borup actually comes back. Nice rifle control for the second kill. Oh, but Device. He gets burned out from behind Cake with nothing. So Sin, a flash assist and a double kill. BlameF's trade from middle could set him up for an early clutch in this game. He's got Montu on Fountain and Sin in sight. Damage though, and you know Blame's going to take that as an exit. So it is a force buy victory out of Big.
How did they manage that, man?
Flash in middle for the MP9, softened up that B hold, and well, Sin's P250 looking sharp.
Just trying to figure out where people are going to go most often with mid control, like what's the more favorable split at the moment. Like obviously there's different ways to split B. You don't need to do it through mid, and if you do that, it's sort of like locked in, but that path is so much more treacherous. The spawn connection, all the angles, the staircase that's in between the site and mid. So a lot of people are using it to split B instead. Or sorry, I got my sights confused again.
Happens.
Yeah.
Great high five, for the record. Strong attitude coming out of Big with the force buy win. You know, this is one of the few teams that could still just reach down into their academy roster to make their roster moves this season. You know, it felt like the last 6 months, maybe 12, were dominated by the tale of picking up academy players. But this most recent roster mania wasn't really the case. Unless you're Big.
They do something weird with like dropping Hype for Montu when they could have kind of reasonably stayed totally German and then also had... Because like Hype does good, so I wonder what happened there. But at the same time, happy to see Montu back on the team. He was too good to be just on the bench for so long. You know, he played like basically one roster and then just had nothing going forever.
For a very long time.
But his stats were great. I think he obviously could develop as a player, but pretty much a rookie still, you know?
Did make me nervous. Felt like one of those individuals we may not actually get to hear more from. But he found his home, despite it being quite surprising.
German.
When he got signed, I was just like, oh, I didn't know he could speak German. Like, I just assumed.
Yeah, because Gade joined the team and he spoke German. And
right?
It was like, wait, he can speak German?
It was the precedent that he who joins big speaks German.
Yeah,
I mean,
Smuya.
How long have we been waiting for Tabson to have an English-speaking roster? You know the calls for Tabson to leave the German...
It is called Berlin International Gaming.
Right. How long we waited. Crimbo and Tabson? Ooh, not good. Not good at all. Montu 1v3. And the flank connects. Those Deagles. It's back-to-back doubles out of Borup. And it's the pistols in the sight that cause problems.
That was that internal seesaw of, is this going to be good? Is this going to be bad? And yeah, it doesn't turn out great for Big. They got into the site. That was good. But the CTs were ready, and that flank was so deep already. So they knew they won, I think, before this even happened.
We might be getting this kind of Counter-Strike this evening.
Yeah. Nice round out of Borup, man. That's 3? Is that 3?
Let me double check. No, just 2.
Just 2, okay.
Just 2. Not that is easy.
He's Borup's. I think Borup was sort of nervous day 1, day 2. You can see it. Yeah, he can do better for sure. So expecting a better day out of Borup. And honestly, like, Astralis are kind of a problem if Borup is playing a bit better. Because, like, I'd say beyond that, Buzz a little inconsistent. But so far, the Device Blame F Stare combo,
it's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Your Device just peppering him with the AK. Device playing like a rifle. And Sin gets one more for the road, but it is Astralis 3-1. Device 4 kills versus Pistols. Get him out of the way.
Yeah.
But you are dead on.
That
Buzz
core, the core right now is looking...
If. Oh boy. And again, when we saw the 3-man core in Stare performing specifically on Ancient versus an unpracticed Na'Vi, Stare looked scary good.
Scary good, yeah.
Certain other maps fell off a little.
Yeah. So we'll see.
You know, the jury's still out on everybody.
But this could be, at least
honest,
for Astralis, it could be like, because like all their previous rosters, there was something that was still clearly wrong with it. Like, it was sort of like they were ignoring what was in front of their eyes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But now at least we go from knowing it's not going to be good to unknown about certain things. Will it be good? Will not? That's a great place to be, I would say.
Yep.
And with a strong core, I think everything will make sense. So...
And you know, it is new questions, right?
Like, it's sort of like Device, unquestionable. Blame F, unquestionable. Stare has that right amount of hype that you should be seeing him in this kind of position. Like, this is the perfect opportunity for him. So, that's good.
The only element of Blame F that is still a question now is his in-game leadership.
That's true, that's
right. So that introduced a new variable, which is fun.
Yeah, good question. Good point.
Fun, just when everything felt stable in a certain regard. Ooh, we take a twist. Ooh, that's Counter-Strike for you. We've got the best script writers. They're all on strike in Hollywood, but our Counter-Strike writers...
And stay on strike, dude.
Yeah. Get that paper.
Screw those execs.
A1S about to peek. Gets ahead of the first one, so poor Tabson shaved off while Crimbo was closer. Ooh, and it goes down nice and smooth for Buzz. 3 frags to his name, and a 4-1 start for the Danes.
And the second chance for Buzz, again, for people who missed it, is that a lot of the spots that I think Glaive was in, or spots that Buzz takes, that should have offered up more sort of pretty maps, I would say. Like, can't name them all off by heart. Academ Mirage is the big one, I think. That Glaive was in, that just wasn't good enough to play as an individual to take a spot with that much responsibility. And Buzz, we don't know if he can, but he'll get a chance.
Oh, they're going to keep this quick, huh? Borup,
well,
they're right behind you. One gets burned out.
At least the flashes were good, but they took a lot of damage.
Yeah. Thinking that would go down smooth? Wrong. Stare.
Oh! Statement.
Hit him with the Deeg. Sure, it's just the pistols, but to keep him back, to stay alive, to just show that even a rush out of nowhere when we're all caught off and blind, still not enough to take down Stare.
Those flashes were really good, though.
Nice.
They were blind for max time. I like how they're doubling up on this tarp more than one round. I guess they ran here as well because they were blind, but stare at that.
Stare at
You can
these.
use that. Yeah, stare at the end. The end.
Guns back in for big, all right? No more rushing through with pistols. We do get a slightly weaker A site from Astralis for the moment. Sticking stare in mid instead. Oh, what's this? Little aggression outside of B. Looks like Buzz and Blame F go for a peek off of Device's flashbang, and it just feeds the young gun to big. Mansu takes the space in middle. Blame F, there's a duel. But he's also concerned about where he lost his teammate. Smoke in the front of Device. Whoa, that could have been a pick.
That was a pretty serious free aim. But you know what? That actually turned into a missed opportunity for Mansu. That would have been a round in the bag with that kill.
Still up in the air, but we do get that understaffed B site now. That middle presence causing Astralis to go.
Yeah, they're not reading this right, so they're going to go. Well, through mid actually
Comes the bridge drop or the long flank.
I think the long flank. I don't think you bridge drop unless they plant the bomb because of the sound, but they can get the other rotators in. I mean, it's not a bad spot, but they're just slow enough that maybe it won't work.
Yeah, no, I think with the speed right now that Big are taking over towards Dark, yeah.
Oh my God, is that bomb? No.
2 players down. Bomb pushes out through Dark, taps and turns around, but he's gonna have a problem coming out of Temple soon as well. That's Device. There it is. Kills his. Man advantage back to Astralis. And even though they get that plant, the timing to Astralis on the dot.
Yeah.
Process on the pillar. He's looking to shave one off as the retake's about to get started, but the AK gets away from him. Crimbo's gonna have to do everything. Loves a clutch, he does, Crimbo, but not this time. It is excellent from Astralis. Down 4v5, and they close this round with 3 up.
And that's good calling. They found the opening, they pushed it, there was a gap, they took advantage, and they made a flank work. And yes, it's 1 second and these guys are about to get inside the site, but that's the second they're there, and it's 4v5. So that's mostly on Big. Really nicely done here from Blame if he called that push,
There's that
He's
question.
been good on CT calls for sure.
We've seen
actually their T sides. I think their T side's been better overall, but yeah.
Okay.
T side HM was
very good. No, we've been praising what we can only assume to be Blame F at the moment for all these decisions. I don't know who else is maybe a secondary caller or mid-rounding.
Yeah, I was talking about how we don't know what coaches do sometimes and how it's hard to talk about them, but at least with IGLs, it can be the case sometimes your teammates call a great strat, and you hear about that in interviews.
Yep.
But until I hear about that, I'm gonna give it to whoever is the known IGL. So
also known to rifle Blame. Look at this double headshot. It's actually Buzz who comes out to support and dies first, but it's the only response. Damn, Blame. Very active everywhere on the map, dude. Astralis are fluid.
I was thinking Blame is the perfect guy to have in con. He's
big.
He's first of all one of the best CT players in the world. Insane multi-fragger. You'll have to play that spot alone. Those angles are perfect for his style of play. Could make for a very good map for Astralis with him in that spot. I wonder where he stands in terms of best CT multi-fraggers in the world. It's got to be a top 5 rating for CT multi-frags. Even if half are ecos, you know what I'm saying?
Got him. 7-1. He's got him all right.
Yeah.
Big right now. This is your map pick. You wanted the Anubis. You wanted this heat, and you're getting it. Poor Process. 0 frags. Of course, now, right, we're talking about this new OG lineup, for example, and who's going to be the rifle star around the Opper. I think there's still a question around Big now, where it's well, we don't expect it to be Tabson any longer. I've got big faith in Crimbo. Me, I'm a Crimbo. I've invested.
You're a Crimboner?
Sure. Yeah, okay. Is that a thing? I didn't know about that. Yeah. Got one of those. 2 of those, maybe. And, Process and Sin, you know? What's the potential there? Blame F. Caught out on an island. And Buzz dies to the smoke. Sin has switched places with Stare, who didn't see that one coming.
There's a bomb there, so it depends on this kill. Honestly, Borup could save the day, or he could come in a little bit too late, but he kind of needs to get active. Oh, did he see that? I don't think so.
Missed the timing on it, but if the player walks away with bomb, Borup, maybe.
It's close, it's close.
Yeah, because Sin's worried about that long flank.
And he faces that way, so the bomb stays in their view.
Oof. All right, chance for Process and Crimbo to shine.
You know, these two, in the closing moment, I believe in them.
Which 2?
The 2 big players.
Okay.
Yeah, that would say
that.
Process and Crimbo.
Yes. I feel like Crimbo's the most clutch player out of big,
For
even
sure.
before the roster moves. Process will not be a part of this clutch if Device has his way with it.
Third guy comes towards bridge, and that's that CT movement that we're getting. Very free from Astralis on CT side. I like that.
Yeah, looking like a bunch of...
But Crimbo comes on to the good side here to grab the bomb,
Yeah.
so he should actually be able to get it.
It's his for the taking.
Maybe he can stay a little longer, get a better gun as well, though, yeah. Uh-oh.
But did sticking around just cost him? Ooh, what is he?
He go for the bridge, that's...
Player in water. Yeah. I like, you know, maybe threatening the AWP like that, but we've got Borup down in the swamps. And a 7-round lead for Astralis.
Yeah, I guess his path to the plan is a lot faster coming off the bridge. It's an interesting idea. Hard to say that, you know, Borup would be down there, so...
That was an interesting way to play it.
Yeah.
But you know what? If
that's
Borup
the only way you
wasn't
get
there,
good clutches is if you, you know, try something different.
That's you know, that's the Zippix.
Thing is that, I guess, I would like to know, actually, because Anubis is kind of new, but I can't do this in my head. But if you were to go from bridge to... go to B from the bridge, and you were spotted on the bridge,
yes,
and that player beat you. You see what I mean? I think that's why he ran forward instead of around.
Right.
Ooh, nice shot.
Okay, blame F.
Ask for that,
He's getting a little excited down in that connector. 2 rounds in a row.
Good.
Where blame F is gone for...
I think blame F dying first is an improvement.
Okay.
It's not ideal, but...
but it's a welcome sight. Oof, but Matu's got himself a second. All right, here we go. Opera's opened up the B site completely free, FYI. Just go ahead. Help yourself. Like those chumps that leave out bowls of candy on Halloween, you know?
Oh, on the porch?
Yeah, you think I'm just going to take one?
I'm gonna take the bowl.
I'm going to take the
I
whole.
don't even bring a bag. We had a chocolate factory.
And I'm going to come back next week. You better refill it.
Next week.
Yeah.
In November. In Toronto, we have this, I think it's Cadbury chocolate factory or something. And, you know, they own like so many different, you know, chocolate companies, right? I don't know which ones it are. I can't remember.
Big chocolate.
Big chocolate. And all you had to do was kind of a cheat code if you lived in my neighborhood. Go line up at the chocolate factory. They gave you 2 full bags of candy on Halloween.
What?
All chocolates, all primo, right off the conveyor
When you
belt.
say bag, what are we talking here?
Grocery bag. Full 2 bags that you could take home. That lineup, all the way to the end of the block. Whole neighborhood smelled like chocolate all year round.
Doesn't that kind of take all of the fun out of Halloween? Because now you've got kids standing in a line for hours as opposed to going house to house.
Give me a kid who went to the Cadbury chocolate factory with 2 bags and went home, and a kid who had to go do all that manual labor walking around. Tell me who's happier when they're eating candy.
All right. That's true.
You can still dress up and do a lot of stupid stuff, but it's all about the chocolate at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm going to dress up as Willy. Skip that line. See if Blame F gets crazy again. 2 rounds of aggression. Okay, 3. Settle down, big man. But he is, sure enough, still in connector with the majority of Astralis leaning on that half of the map. You know, we started off with some A targeting, but Big have changed their sights until now. They're going back. It's the right round to do it. It's the right time to do it. But they'll hold. They really like this, huh? Getting Buzz out long B. We've seen it cost him before when Mantu was holding the angle, but Mantu's been used as a bit more of a jackknife lately, so...
Yeah, this is the...
Now a good amount of control and an easy rotate.
I think Vitality, I think, is really good at... Oh,
it's a bit too deep. Yeah, and Crimbo's ready.
But you know what? That's pretty good info, because someone else smoked it, plus he might have seen 2 right here. And we already have the push from Buzz, so...
Buzz can't die.
Oh, okay. He definitely saw this. but the CTs don't have to move, and Big don't want to go forward. So Buzz, action's coming.
Ooh, Tapson. Oh,
Tapson doesn't win.
Damn, Buzz recovers that. Was in the disadvantage. Now, if they do rotate it all back to B, they know that long belongs to Astralis.
Oh, where's Device going? Back to mid. Okay, well, looks like Big still found a way.
And the timing works. I mean, Device is trying to scramble back. Buzz just hiding behind pillar. Sin comes out. Buzz dies. And now Device is going to get smoked. Ooh. And I'm not talking utility. Process, instant headshot. And those two A players have split up. One rotating around Spawn, the other killed out by Montu. Big have done it. They evacuate what was that A setup, get into the B site, kill Buzz without him getting another, and make sure to shut down Device real quick, even though he's 11-4.
Yeah, the Device late rotation and slight mistiming on the peaks right there, because Device gets into position. If Buzz waits for the first kill, then they come out swinging at Device. Well, they might still be looking for Buzz, actually, because he killed Tapson. But he might have a better chance. And also, Device takes a little extra second to get over to the site, even though they were stacked on A. So maybe Big made it really feel like it was still going to be an A hit. They could take some credit there. But honestly, up until that point, it looked like Astralis knew everything. That was a nice shot, too, though. He could have absolutely died still.
You think Crimbo travels with a pillow from home, or do you think that's from the hotel?
I would, I don't know. Because, like, I personally am going to try to make it a carry-on whenever possible.
Right.
And with a pillow, that'd be so hard. But, and also, you don't have a pillow where you're going, you shouldn't be going there. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So.
I mean, they even give them to you in jail. So. For the record. Okay, are we doing... All right, we're doing Blast TV polls about Halloween strats. Look at that, Wanderers. I love it. People into the spirit. Oh, Crimbo into Borup's face. Borup's been caught between these smokes, and Stairs just caught straight up with grenades in his hand.
Yeah, so those two are kind of struggling on their spots.
Yeah, Bigger's starting to apply pressure, and it's working out to the detriment of those two individuals. We get Buzz pressing out from Dark, and he'll kill Process, which cuts off Bomb for now.
Buzz has been kind of a threat, and I think that Big are sort of scared that Astralis will like big rotate over to their site. So they're kind of like they're frozen in place. Like, should we go A, or they're just going to be two more Astralis? But that's a sign of a good CD side, I would say. But when will they find out about this push? It's a good call from Big still, unless they just lose another player.
Oh,
yay!
What?
Wow.
Dude, that felt like
8 headshots,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like when a pro boxer just rattles off on your head like a speed bag.
Yeah.
I want to see that last one. Saw his arm.
Playback definitely could have done something about that, but...
What he said.
Spin that besta.
Said we are the best.
Besta.
Wow. Blast with live translations now. Production. Nicely done.
We are the besta.
But you're still losing, for the record. 4 rounds
true.
on this T side. Don't forget about the context.
Yeah.
Great round, though. We'll say that. Clean couple headshots to start. Device also getting smashed. But I'm liking the comeback. And they've also, of course, now got the economy of the CTs finally on the line. Ooh, missed shot. Tapson through the fire. Makes it a little awkward for Device, who can't snap down. But like you said, Buzz has been a threat.
Really
and
good.
Is again. 11 kills, make it 12. Woo. 13th just on the other side. And Montu's desperate to jump up, but Buzz needs to be careful. Or can he just keep fighting, knowing Blame F has his cover in the dark? It's a triple out of Buzz from the pillar. And Crimbo, well, he'll take him back with a second kill right there with it. And the frag grenade from Blame finds its target for Astralis' 9th.
Somehow it's Buzz Blame bailing everybody out. Usually he's getting bailed out, honestly, but this is him at his best. You know, right here, we're seeing some clean rifling, man. These guys stood no chance. That's not too bad. Definitely not been a liability on the B site. Having a great map overall. It's hard to say if it's mistakes getting some of the Astralis guys killed in the beginning of these rounds, but they started off this game so well, doing similar stuff.
Yep.
So I don't know if they necessarily need to change.
Yeah, it felt like, you know, Big were reacting to that activity Astralis were throwing out almost every round. A couple kills from Blame F down in the river. That was 4v5s and 2 of the 3 Big put in a row.
And I think Astralis doing the same thing this round, but they miss a nade.
And Buzz isn't actually in there. Not on the same spot as he was last round. Would have targeted him. They came out with answers. Ooh, Crimbo. I like a little adventurous A peek. I do, I really do. And he knows that the CTs are at least that far back. So he'll beckon his teammates over, bomb included.
Yeah.
But he's trying to create something to play behind.
They're trying to get control again, but you know what? Astralis a little low on grenades.
Blame would always start pushing water, though.
Kinda needed that, kind of.
Felt necessary, because now Bomb's gotten in position. Device caught with grenades out, and Borup off of the Heaven Peak. It's a one and done. So we're 3v3. Blame F decided not to go river, but instead go all the way around Long B. So he is still very far removed from this round, and this post plant, where Montu's looking to lock things in, plays Fountain with the AWP. CTs have a frag to retake if Blame ever gets here. Sin, another clean headshot.
Okay.
He's adding those to the tally as of late.
Oh, Blame just went through mid, didn't even go for the flank, so... and he was walking for a while.
All right, you got him convinced to save.
Yeah. You know, Device had a few untimely deaths himself. They've all still managed to have, like, decent score lines, though. But kind of starting to think about how dominant this half would have been for Astralis, minus a few bad trades.
And Sin quietly taken to the top of the board for Big.
Yeah, clean shots.
Has felt like it in the last few rounds. 2Ks here, 2Ks there. For the record, Tabson died after time just now.
And Sin and Hype were... Oh.
So CT's held onto their 2 weapons. Big lost another one.
Sin and Hyped were like pretty much a duo, you know, in the Academy League, where
Yes.
Sin was hybrid opping. It's a shame they don't get to play together.
And, you know, some of the original seasons that we were commentating, you know, Big Academy were one of those teams where they struggled. Like, the team itself just didn't...
Yeah, they were like kind of top 4-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towards the tail end, I know one season that we didn't even cast, you know, Big got up there, if I'm not mistaken,
They made the finals, yeah.
If not, I mean, yeah, so the improvements came around this duo.
Did they win a season? Or is that what you're going to say? I
I was
don't...
about to say it, and then I
don't know.
didn't. I've been lying through my teeth on broadcast the last couple
Fnatic
months.
Rising, did they win the last one season at the end? Let's see.
I just know Mouse stopped winning.
Yeah, Fnatic
Fnatic Rising won season 5.
Good memory launders. But before that? Oh, there's only 5 seasons, so the other 4 Mouse NXT.
Nope, season 6 was won by the Young Ninjas.
Oh, true.
Celebrate
true.
the Young Ninjas, folks.
Yeah, that's pretty hype.
No, it's Sin and Process.
Oh. My fault.
Grimbo again. Careful, Borup. You have been caught here. You just never know when that A peak's coming.
Yeah, he's a good 8 player, you know. He knows how it works.
Yeah. When to fall back, when to stick around.
He knows what 8 players are scared of.
Crimbo trying it.
Oh, but that spray has been...
Process to pick up the slack, but Stare with the deagle from Heaven. Range not going to be a problem. Famas will fall to Sin. Trade frag right back. Man advantage for Astralis to try and close this half with 10. Montu, let's see it. We got the op in play. You've got another CT hidden behind Cake. And Stare.
Oh.
You know he's feeling the squeeze.
Oh, is he far enough?
Yeah,
I need
he's
Montu
just-
to look down.
Just inching forward far enough.
But Montu's not looking anywhere near here.
Montu heard it, missed his shot, and the frag, that could finish off Montu for sure. Which means Tabson's gonna have to end this 1v2. The Tabby Cat prowling. Sees the skin of the CT in sight, chases and kills Stare. Is Blame F close enough to close it?
36 seconds. It could be either site. Now Blame's just got to make a read.
You know, Blame's not gonna rush.
If he cuts him off in middle, he could go to the bridge to C. But I don't think that's going to make sense because... Oh my god, Blame's staying.
Tabson made footsteps on the wooden footbridge.
He's a big guy, man. It
Doubled back.
takes effort to move.
Blame
No,
still hanging around. Don't turn around at 5 seconds. You've stuck here this long. tabseN running over. Gets softened up, but that goes both ways.
Oh, interesting. He
Commits
can wait
to
for the
the plant.
Still a chance here for tabseN.
Nade doesn't find him either, so still 63 health for tabseN, but he's lost track of blameF. He doesn't know where he is. Could already be behind that box. tabseN now clearing it out. Ooh, free haircuts. tabseN, quick shave. 2 taps to close this, and a tip of the hat to Big.
Yeah, it was impressive to make the comeback. I think in all those rounds, I saw moments where Astralis could have had control of it, so not entirely convinced, but for Big, it's their map pick, so they're just focused on winning first. So we'll see if they can stage a comeback here, CT side, but we know how hard that can be.
I'll give it the old college try. 5-man stack. And here it comes. The party line on its way. Montu off the flash. One player gets past. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Ooh,
Oh,
boy. Them there Beretters.
don't clip that, guys.
Yeah, yeah, nobody...
I know what you guys are thinking.
Don't do it. It's just too rude. Stare goes real deep through the storage room. Taps away with Borup. Everybody's dead except for Sin. And I'm... You know, some people get baited...
What was your low light of that round? What was your highlight?
The highlight... The fact that Astralis followed through with all that momentum and pushed them outside of storage, didn't even let them get close to the site. That's the highlight.
Me witnessing one of my favorite streamers get pummeled with one of the best guns in the game.
He's just dodging, bro. That's so nasty. That's actually nasty.
You know, I had someone say that Montu is British when he loses and Polish when he wins.
Okay.
Sort of a UK moment here. But
Yeah. My attitude exactly. You know, I think because you've seen other people play well with Berettas, you think you can play well with Berettas.
Yeah.
But if... Okay. That was a kill. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But, you know, if you're not putting in... I think before you can become a Berettas player, you got to give it the respect it deserves and practice them bad boys.
Okay.
Because if you don't know what you're doing with them, that's what happens. They're wild.
What tips would you give them there? Shoot a little slower, aim better?
Aim better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's usually the aim better. Don't panic.
Don't panic.
You know?
There's definitely some...
Because, like, once you shoot 3 bullets, it feels like with the Berettas, once you commit to shooting, you don't stop shooting.
It's sort of like auto sniper syndrome, right? Like, it's such an easy gun to get kills with that when you're set up to succeed, you're nervous about just not delivering 3 frags. And then you just get killed by an AK, some random simple weapon.
We've got a flank here on long. Gets caught out. Device will finish tabseN despite the dink. There's a Nova in play, but it's over on A site, so it will not see the light of day.
How many times do you think you're going to play it on the desk?
That clip?
Yeah.
At least 3 times. I know Pimp's already asked for it. He wants it looped.
Oscar, can we have that? Can you do an accent?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm not making fun of Pimp anymore. I don't
Did
want
you guys make official the thing that you're going to do?
No, that bet is made later today.
Okay.
Me and Pimp will have a new bet for the 2nd season of 2023.
All right. And just to refresh people's memory, the first bet?
The first bet was a €500 bet that Maus would finish the first half of the year ranked 8 or higher.
And where did they end?
10th or 11th.
So, and it got kind of close. So then now the new bet is?
The new bet is...
And you, by the way... So
this is the official announcement.
Connor bet that they would be 8 or lower.
I lost.
Pimp won. So now the new bet?
The new bet is I will finish higher than Pimp on the HLTV Fantasy Celebrity Leaderboard.
Okay.
I'm confident.
I'd bet on you.
Thank you. It feels like Pimp is giving me a bet where I'm favored because he felt bad for taking my money. I'll be honest. But I like that about him. I like that about him.
He's a sick puppy.
He pities his friends. Up close. That pistol ready? Oh, no, it's not ready. In fact, he's throwing the incendiary, so blameF just shreds through. Double kill for him. Double kill for Borup, who may I, if I need to, add, is 16 and 8. Okay, that's the kind of Borup, like we were saying, if Borup comes online, all of a sudden, you got your hands full, and Big ain't got enough hands.
I need Harry to add that to the soundboard. That's a good line.
They can't hold on to stuff like that, dude. Borup, Blame F, double kill through Dark Room. Okay, sure. Big still aren't working with the best guns, but they'll get there. I'm just not seeing a weak link on Astralis today at all. Everybody's had a sick moment.
It's true. It's like they've all missed a bit and they've all hit great shots also. So it's a strong list.
Okay.
I reached.
Okay.
It's getting to the point where they don't even pop off if they win, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So Big's got to do something about that. Opponent doesn't even pop off. It's sort of even more embarrassing, you know?
Right, getting beaten doesn't
They
even
don't
make
even
them
care
feel
about
good.
beating you.
It's like you're doing nothing but meeting their expectations.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Of course, we did have a good amount of early momentum on that first half out of Astralis as well. So let's see if Big can cool them off. But it is indeed a long road to a comeback for the Germans. Giving a chance for the CTs to do anything out of the gate, but nothing overly aggressive. Now Stair starts to carve a path through mid around the smoke. Risky business this, but not punished yet. Now he's got a good position he can just hang on with, call for help. This is a real opening if they group up and follow through, especially if he straight up wins that duel against Sin, but neither player dies, and they both kind of change position.
Yeah, and he stays inside of middle, so it's kind of nice they got damage, but I like that Astralis show a little strength here.
But by pulling a player off of the A side, it's just bolstering Tapson back towards Temple, and with a smoke now in position for both ends.
Uh-oh, they dismantle. Uh-oh.
They're reading into this. Careful, Buzz.
Buzz, wow, he's being very aware right now, you know, where the smoke had let him down. And he's staying alive, but he's only got the Galil.
And he takes up the angle.
I mean, they're
into the right. Oh, clean headshots. Then they start to clamp down on this other bomb site. Blame F. He's taking the support away from Montu, who doesn't even get his chance to shoot Blame. Instead,
nice
everybody else comes down.
Like the speed there from Stair. He could have been the one to think, oh, let someone else absorb this op shot. Now I'm running at him. I know Buzz will trade.
Nice acceleration.
Yeah, that was a nice... Man, from Buzz could have definitely dropped that spot if he wasn't more careful around that smoke. Easily could have got a bit more curious.
Oh,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, great decision-making on an individual level here from Astralis. Very careful, and I like that Stair when he got double pushed. He didn't run. He threw his flash, but they kept mid-control, which meant they could still do the strat, you know? Everything didn't go out of the window just because they saw two guys. So it was Big that actually lost control of mid after that and didn't have another idea.
No, they even softened up that A site, took their third player from there, put him over in Temple to go for an original boost. That boost sees nothing. That smoke blocks vision. One less player, of course, for Astralis to worry about as they split down into the bomb site. Excellent attack on the defense's first gun round. Good trade frag from Blame. And then honestly, Blame not giving Montu the next kill. Montu's not going to turn around. He's expecting Blame to come out. He's expecting the split to happen. Blame lets that pack of players flood forward instead.
Yeah, Blame's not peeking first.
Nah, bro. No need. Kill differential looking very healthy here on Astralis. And unfortunately underwhelming in the big camp. Ooh, though, Tabson, okay. He was behind the pillar. Blame F and Borup lining up for him.
Oh, no way.
My God, that's close.
3 health on Tabson.
Buzz nearly clawing it all back. Push out from Dark kills Montu, which means now Tabson's incredibly low. They're going to know there's one softened up. Crimbo tries to get active on A, and that'll be rewarded.
Oh, they
flush the player out, though. Sin has a P250 on this bomb site. I mean, this is a great chance for Astralis to just clear sight. Tabson takes down Stair. The pistol hits its ding. Sin needed to hit that.
He did, yeah, and he's been great on headshots, so, you know. Yeah, but if he didn't, it's a whole different round.
Nice round out of Big. They needed one.
Everyone came in clutch a little bit right there, especially Tabson. 3 kills.
Surprised both those players in Dark died to that one burst from Tabson. It felt like that was like 5 bullets or something. Just on the money. Lined him up. Knocked him down. I don't know, Sin. Oh, tough spot to be stuck in. Especially with a grenade out. Oh, yeah. Then the second player better pick up that slack. He will.
And he does.
Tabson traded. Device will still get there. Crimbo in between them. Shoots 4 up in the back, but Buzz on smoke.
He does that smoke blinds? Dude, Buzz is getting all kinds of really impactful kills that are hard to get as well.
He's got the bomb, so it's an easy plant. Device will hold off on mid. Ikarumba. Buzz making a hell of a difference with that smoke spam. And they put you... Nope, not what you wanted. Both CTs come through. Wide swing's good. And now Device to the clutch. It's being held. The Tech 9's out. Gives it the jiggle. Dies out and gives Big number 8.
The Tech 9, instead of the op to go out first, then he gets opped.
That smoke.
Yeah, that was quite a play from Buzz. Definitely, I thought Crimbo put himself in a great position right there. On that corner of the smoke, should have been a free 2K. Tabson does hella work right here with his M4. That's nice, denying Blame F.
Yeah, you tell him, Gob. Light him up.
He's like one of the only coaches where I'm like, okay, he's definitely doing stuff here.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. See, now you tell me if Glaive was standing behind Astralis, you wouldn't get that same energy.
Behind FaZe.
Oh! I don't know. I think he's still under contract, though.
Fine.
You need money for that.
Yeah, true. Maybe they can go public.
Laughs in economic woe.
Ugh.
Didn't like that last play from Sin, hiding behind that box, pulling an incendiary out. I don't want to see that one again. Oh, this is already better. Frag grenade on stair. I love that grenade works both directions.
Yeah.
Just the thought of like, you know, some people have problems with their neighbors. And in this case, you can just throw grenades over the fence.
If there's a skybox over your house.
Eat this,
really
Flanders.
Trouble. Yeah. Okay. Is there big... Whoa. Did he see him? Or did he hear him?
Don't.
But either way, it seemed like he reacted to that somehow. So... Alright. Bomb needs to get collected before anything happens. But they don't even have, like, basket control. Like... They're really kind of running low on time here. I think CTs are feeling pretty good. Not playing mid at all, so not anticipating the split.
Another incendiary as well.
I think this B-site could crumble, but right now it's sort of a 4-1 instead of a 3-2 mid split, so these spots are pretty good for stopping this main choke point.
Let's see it.
Yeah, they're not in front of it. 15 seconds. Okay, we gotta go, guys. Gotta go.
You gotta be in the site now. Right now. 4 traded. Here we go.
Gotta go.
7 on the clock. Bombs crossing over. Get it in.
Oh,
Puzzle plan.
They're running because they think there's no time? Or they're just... It was an instant call to save. Wow.
Okay. Nicely done.
Navi-esque.
But they're winning.
Navi lost.
Oh, no.
Yeah. No surprise. I mean, Heroic are...
It'll take time.
It's no shame to lose... Right now, no shame losing to Heroic. No shame losing to Vitality.
Right.
Those two are just, like...
Good.
Scary as hell. It should be like every... You know, the next couple finals feels like it should be them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If everyone agrees, we can write the script. Send that off to the editor.
Yeah, I'm so excited. You know, this season we're introducing the new X Factor in Cloud9. You know, they really made a good villain this season.
Oh, true. Yeah. That one, yeah. That one, yeah.
Sign me up. Cologne can't come fast enough.
Or bigger there because they made a specific change to be able to play at it, right?
Bigger there because the big academy team qualified through the Meister shaft,
right.
and then main big's like, yo, thanks for the spot.
Yeah.
But then Montu's not playing, it's somebody from the academy team
lead.
instead.
And not Gobby as well, so they could have 3 players, I think.
Man,
They have the academy coach as well as, yeah.
there's some finagling.
Yeah. But, you know
Arm
what?
twisting.
I think it's for the best.
Yeah, it's fair.
You know?
I mean, hey, Complexity got invited to Dallas.
Sort of. Oh, Dallas, yeah. Sorry. I thought you were talking about Washington.
No, I'm not. Although, yes, they did. That one came down to the wire, and Astralis just rewarded for having more players in position at the right place at the right time. Right now, it's Crimbo solo A. Can get sketchy, especially off of that previous round, but we're going to get this quick little B peek. Tabson and Mantu. Buzz plays it safe. I like it. Keep a vision on, but if you re-peek, you've got problems you're supposed to anyways. And it's Buzz with the headshot.
Buzz is a hard shot handy right now. He's just hitting everything.
I don't think that one's going to catch on.
No.
No.
Yeah, I was like...
Tough shot, Tom.
Tough shot, Tom. Hard shot, Hank.
There we go. Stairs got Crimbo dead to rights. Yeah, poor guy. Came back around the smoke, but had already lost the pocket control. Even though Stairs on 5 HP, that definitely could have gone south. Sin on connector. Prosis trying to hold, but he can't. Leaves Tabson 1 versus 4. Astralis about to secure that 15th round. Stairs been doing a good job of kind of cracking open.
Yeah, what was that?
Stairs been doing a really good job of cracking open middle.
I respect you more.
And he's going to continue to do that.
You want a cigarette?
Yeah, Mark 10, no filter. It's all right. Puberty's natural.
Yeah. Maybe multiple, I guess.
Hang on to your AWP, Tapson. This is nice. Nice stuff, because obviously we know that Astralis can play Ancient for some time now, and after that match versus Na'Vi. But that was a weakened Na'Vi on Ancient specifically. Then it's the question of the map pool and where else can Blame F call properly, or where will Blame find struggles. And
It's also like if...
this is nice and healthy.
But it's also a question of can big like withstand Ancient? Like that, you know, if another team that played it more often, I would say okay, but I really don't feel like there's a chance next map. Like we'll have to see Big be really ready for this.
Yep.
So I mean, I guess that goes without saying, but
I've seen teams turn it around map to map though. You know, give me a little more individual pizzazz, and maybe there's a few more rounds here. 1 or 2.
yeah.
Still feels like the decision making and the team play is simply better on Team Denmark.
Classic story, honestly.
Yeah, they got that going for them. 7 attempts to close map 1. I, for one, will welcome Astralis back to the big leagues if this is just a sign of things to come in this season of 2023.
Same.
You know, felt like the pieces have been there. The return of Device was supposed to be the solution.
I think it was it though? I mean, I think it was a step in the right direction, but it didn't really like change the other teammates that were a little heavier, if you will. Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Because he has been good. He's had phenomenal maps at times.
He's been excellent. He's been everything you need for sure. Yeah, just not enough
We
by
needed a little
himself,
more.
but yeah.
And that little more is Buzz in more comfortable positions, Stairs' individual abilities, and Borup with a here and there performance.
Yeah.
That's all he's got to do. If Borup is just here and there, I don't expect more roster changes. 4 days into the new season, and I said the word roster changes.
I did on day one, so...
3 outside of the bomb site, 2 down in dark. Tabson's about to have his hands full, I'll tell you that much. At least he's got teammates to help. We've got a smoke on Crimbo, but that's over on the other side of the map, so it is very much guns up for Big. And the MP9, nothing, not even damage. Borup's gonna try to roll it forward, taps him with the double kill off the FAMAS, not bad. But where there's 1 double, there's 2. And unfortunately, it is Big with a lost bomb site.
You know, good thing they have to go for this, because we've got 2 players who are low.
Yep.
Very good chance to actually pull this off.
And that smoke I alluded to.
Oh.
Great to block off the long player if Device was locked in. But instead, Device is getting frisky. Hands on the last 2. Knocks him out with the left-right. And it is Astralis to shut down Big real quick. 16-8. This is a team that's got a win over Navi on Ancient. And we will...